Have y'all seen that video going around of that woman who was abducted while on vacation in Tunisia? Y'all, look at my face. I cannot believe this shit. Like, they really tried to kidnap me in Africa. And for anyone who is not geographically inclined, here is where Tunisia is. Apparently, she was taken from the lobby of her hotel and had to fight for her life to escape, only to get back to her hotel, the penthouse suites, to be told by the hotel staff that she came back from the club like that. Like, they ain't see nothing, they ain't hear nothing. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not even sorry. It's giving inside job, because how are you now refusing to show the video when you seen me come in here looking like I was literally fighting for my life? My purse is upstairs. My phone is upstairs. Man, you're telling me I don't know what I experienced. You're telling me that I wasn't just taken from your property, like that nobody saw nothing. Everybody was Stevie Wonder. The math is not math, and it's an inside job. I am so glad that she is safe and on her way back home, because what borders Tunisia is Libya. There is literally an active slave trade. I'm sure these people thought that, they was going to take her and nobody was going to say nothing and it was going to be just fine. They was going to make their money on the back end and her family was never going to see her. One thing I wanted to call out is the fact that this woman is being vulnerable with us in a very, very traumatic moment. And instead of focusing on her well-being, y'all in the comments talking about, don't say Africa, be specific. It's not the time for that. Can we focus? Can we just focus for a second? The entire situation is just so sad, and I really do hope she gets some semblance of justice.
Hi guys, welcome to yet another video. It's Ndagere here. Thanks for clicking on today's video. This is a really sad story and a very scary one, especially to women that travel alone, or women that travel. So we have this Black American sister that came out and was telling her story on how she was almost kidnapped in Tunisia, in northern Africa. And a lot of people are really like touched by this, and it's not like the first kind of story I've seen. Like, a lot of people come out, especially when it comes to women, when they go to northern African places for tourism, they always have like some kind of issue. Like, I don't want to say that I've ever experienced it, but like most, or when women go to those places for tourism, they say they get harassed in a way, and they get seen in a different light, especially if you are a Black woman. So this sister says she went out and had fun with her friends in a club, and then after a certain time she came back to the hotel because she was really tired. And after, she forgot some things at the reception, went, picked them up, and then also went back again to pick up some tissues. And that's what she doesn't like recall what happened. That's when she blacked out and woke up in a car and was literally fighting for her life. But then the craziest thing is, when she went back to the hotel after fighting for her life, the hotel staff, everybody denied to show her the video of how the time was that she was talking about. They refused to show her the videos of evidence on what she was talking about, but also kept on pushing the narrative that she had just come back at this point, how she is being beaten and all that, which is like really crazy. Like, why aren't you showing the videos if you truly believe that this is true and what she's saying is a lie? And also, the friend came and they called police, or when the police came, instead of saying like someone was assaulted, they just said that the friend was causing chaos in the place, which is also like something shady. So really listen to her story, because everything is really scary. Like, if you listen to her, she's really bruised. Guys, listen to her story and what people are saying about all this comeback. Let me know your thoughts, because this is really scary. It is really scary.
Y'all, look at my face. I cannot believe this shit. Like, they really tried to kidnap me in Africa. And if that shit happened to me, I know it happens to other people. And I just was blessed enough to get the fuck away. But all right, so when I came out here Friday. Friday night was cool. Saturday night we went out. I'm not a party person, so like an hour into the club, I'm like, I always do this, nothing new. I'm like, all right, I'm going to the hotel. It's hella taxis outside. It's a lot of people out there. So the taxi brings me back to the hotel. I come upstairs. Well, no, I go to the front desk because I needed a key. My key, I don't know where my key was, but I went to the front desk to get a key. So they gave me a key. I come upstairs. Then I'm like, dang it, ain't no tissue. I go back downstairs. I go to the front desk. Y'all, that is the last thing I remember, being at the front desk. The next thing I remember is waking up in the back of a fucking car. I start freaking the fuck out. Like, I'm trying to get out. And once I get out, this guy, this shit is blurry. I thought the front desk, all that shit is blurry. I don't know what woke me up. I don't know what they gave me, what they did to me. I don't know. The last thing I remember is being at the lobby. So, the guy, he get out the car. We're tussling. We fucking fighting. Like, I'm fucking fighting for my life. Like, I'm really like, all I could think about was my fucking kids. Like, man, I gotta get back home to my kids. I'm really fighting for my life. Like, this nigga's punching me. Y'all can see, like, he's trying to telling me, shut up. I was not, like, giving up wasn't an option. Like, I really was fucking fighting for my life. So I managed to get away by the grace of God. I don't even know how I really got away. It's all woods. I just started running. I did not look back. I'm running fast as shit to where I could see cars and lights. I'm running fast as shit, but this shit is blurry. I don't know what they gave me or did to me. So once I get, I finally was able to wave somebody down and get some help. A taxi brought me back to the hotel, right? So, okay, y'all, I'm in the airport. So I'm going to keep talking about it, though, before I forget. So the taxi brings me back to the hotel. So I'm running in. I tell Queen, y'all, I'm with Queen, so just keep up with me. I tell Queen, I'm like, they fucking took me. She telling me I'm yelling out shit. Like, I was fighting for my life. Woody. She like, you just was you was in distraught. Like, you was in shock. You was crying and all that stuff. So, she got up to, she asked in the hotel. Y'all, the hotel would not show us no videos. They was not helping us. They did not call the police for me. They did not give a fuck. That's how I know the hotel has something to do with it. Because it just doesn't make sense. So, what they're saying, right? They're trying to say that I never came back to the hotel. Like, out their words of their mouth, they said I got snatched from the club. For one, how the fuck you know I was at the club? Two, if I got snatched at the club, where in the club I have this purse, I'm recording with this phone in the club. Like, we're having a ball. I got this purse on, and I'm recording this phone. How the fuck did my stuff get back in the room if I never came back? He keep trying to say, y'all, it's just so much. It's just so much. But when I say I was fighting for my fucking life, like, they did not expect for me to make it back to the hotel. I was never supposed to come back to the hotel, yo. I was never supposed to come back. Then, you know what I'm saying, once I'm back, everybody, they looking so crazy. Queen go back downstairs. Nobody wants to talk to her. We don't want to talk to you. Now, nobody know no English. And for y'all to keep telling me that I never came there after the club, yes, the fuck I did. Yes, I know I did. But if I didn't come back after the club, right? Or if I, you know what I'm saying, if I didn't come back after the club, how the fuck is my stuff in there? And say if I didn't, you know what I'm saying, what they saying, if I didn't, if I got taken from the club, or if I willingly walked out of the hotel, you're gonna show me. You were so pressed to show me running in while it was light time, distraught. That's the only video they showed. But when I'm running in, I have no purse, I have no phone. You know why? Because my shit was upstairs, because I was upstairs. Man, this shit is so stressful. I don't even know what to do, how to go about this, who to say nothing to. I don't know. All of this right here is all over my body. Okay, y'all, and then it's just a lot of weird shit going on. Like, the manager decided, remind me, this happened Saturday night, Sunday morning. Once I got back to the hotel from escaping, I stayed in my room. I didn't want to go nowhere. I had booked a flight. You know, the next available flight was in the day. You think they came and checked on me? You think he asked? You know why the police showed up? Do y'all know why the police showed up? The police showed up because the hotel said Queen was being disruptive and, like, you know what I'm saying, down there being too loud and shit, yelling at them, disrespecting them and shit. They never knew nothing I was talking about pertaining to me.
or nothing she was telling to me. I had to call the fucking embassy, the U.S. embassy. They came and they brought their own police officers. And then even the guys that was police that night kept telling Queen, oh, come with him. Go with him to make a report. Go with him to make a report. We showed the real police that the embassy brought, and he said that's not one of our guys. What the fuck? Like, I cannot make this shit up. And then the manager, I got a picture of him, y'all. He telling me, oh, it was just, so Monday, we going downstairs to talking shit. So he could show us the cameras. He tell me, can you just stay in the room? And she go, we like, no, we not, like, nobody going nowhere by themselves. Y'all janky. He asked me, he like, you got some sunglasses? Or like, can you cover up? Fuck no. I want everybody to see what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, it happened here, from here. I know for a fact I was in here. Y'all keep trying to tell me I wasn't here. But how did my purse that I had at the club, which I'm on camera in the club with my phone in my purse. So then, when I get back to the hotel, I don't have no phone or no purse. That's what they showing me. I don't have no phone or purse. I don't even have shoes on. But my shit is upstairs. Then he like, oh, this was an accident. What the fuck do you mean it was an accident? This is the craziest shit I've ever been in my life. I travel a lot. It's not my first time out the country. It's not my second time out the country. I travel a lot. And the hotel won't show all the videos. If y'all innocent, just show the videos. You were so supposed to show me, oh, this is when she came back in. That's what they try to do. Oh, this is when she came back in. After I got into all that, you know what I'm saying? No, the fuck. That's not when I came back in. Y'all didn't expect for me to come back in. That shit crazy.
And that hotel did not expect for that lady to make it back alive. Their story's not even straight. The moment that they said to that lady, you never made it back from the club, they were done. She could have been coming from dinner. She could have been coming from an event. Who knows what she was coming from, but she specifically said the club. She had no purse, no wallet, nothing on her. Everything that she had was already in her room. She came downstairs and asked y'all for some toilet paper and then woke up in the back of somebody's car. They had this lady meeting up with fake cops and doctors. And the biggest red flag had to be the fact that they refused to show her the actual security footage that she was asking for. Why y'all being weird? That woman literally fought for her life. The bruises that she walked away with were absolutely insane. Stories like that can seriously make you scared to travel. Every woman's fear is being kidnapped. I hope she gets the justice that she deserves, and I hope they investigate that hotel, because if they don't do anything about it now, I'm telling you, it's just going to keep on happening.
So I just watched a video of a lady who was almost kidnapped. Pretty much, well, she was kidnapped. Over there in Africa, Tunisia, Africa. I hope I'm saying that right. Basically, she said she was at the club. I guess having a good time. She ended up coming back to her hotel, and literally from the time she's at the hotel lobby, she don't remember anything after that. She knows that she came back to the hotel, and that was it. After that, she said everything is blurry. Her face is messed up, beat up, and stuff like that. She said she came to, or I guess woke up. She was in a car, so she was literally fighting some man that was telling her like be quiet and all that. She ended up, I guess, whooping his ass, or enough so that she can break free and go, and ran through some forest. She said she saw like lights and stuff, so she just kept running. She finally gets back to the hotel, and I guess is trying to explain to them what just happened to her, and like if she could see the videos, because she remembers being in the lobby. And do you know them people won't give her the video? They won't show her the video of what happened, and gonna tell her, oh, you must have got taken from the club. But plot twist, she said, how y'all know I was at the club? If somebody come back to you and they're telling you, hey, something happened to me right here, how you know where I was at? How do you know that I came from the club, that I would have got snatched from the club? So, I don't know. I don't know. It seems like she's on her way home now, which is good. But, like, that has to be so terrifying to be in another country, another continent, and something like that happened to you, and everybody's acting like they don't know what's going on. Absolutely not. It wouldn't be no more Tunisia. Fuck around with me. Because y'all not just going to try to kidnap me. Y'all just not, we're not doing that. No. Be careful when you're traveling. When I read the comments, I see a lot of people saying that, oh, Tunisia, that that's not a place that, like, black women should go to and stuff like that. So research where you're traveling before you travel. Stop just Googling everything. Do thorough research to make sure that this is a safe place for you, so that you don't get snatched up out here, because sex trafficking is a real thing.
Black people, if you were thinking of booking a holiday to Tunisia, cancel it. When you're black, when you're going on holiday, you have to research the racism in a country. I was about to book this hotel, I was about to book this holiday, and I see the Tunisian president has told their citizens to go and attack black people because he's scared of black Africans taking over Tunisia. I was about to come and spend my coin, and I could have ended up getting lynched. So if you're black, do not go to Tunisia. If you support black people and you believe that Black Lives Matter and you believe in equality, cancel your holidays to Tunisia. Students who have come from Nigeria to study in Tunisia, to build the Tunisian economy, are being attacked. Women are being attacked on the street by men because they're black. Anybody who goes to that country does not support me. They don't support black people, period. Black people, do not go to Tunisia. Black allies, do not go to Tunisia. I will be booking my holiday somewhere else, maybe Turkey.
I'm sorry, did you hear about this lady that almost got kidnapped in Tunisia? This story was absolutely insane to hear. If you look at her face, you see exactly what she went through. She was staying at the penthouse suite, and she stayed on Friday. She had a good time. And I believe on Saturday, she went out to the club with her friends. Now, mind you, she's just like me. After a certain time, I want to go home. And she said there was a bunch of taxis outside, and she was like, you know what, I'm going to take a taxi, I'm going to go back to the hotel, and I'm going to just lounge about. She gets back to the hotel, back to her room, and she's like, wait, like, I don't have toilet paper. Goes downstairs, comes right back upstairs and be like, oh crap, like, I need something else. So as she's going back down, she blacks out. She don't remember anything from going back down to the front desk. When I tell you, this woman wakes up in like somebody's car, and she's panicking because shorty has kids, and if you see her profile, she has kids. Like, she loves her baby. So at this point, she's fighting for her life. She's like, I gotta get out of this car. And mind you, she gets out, she starts tussling with the guy. Like, she starts fighting for her life. And mind you, she's saying everything blurry, like everything is like, you know, just mad messy. And when she finally makes a run for it, she's in the fucking wilderness. Like, she literally says, I can't see nothing, like, it's so blurry, but I'm just looking for lights. She makes it down to the road, finds a car, waves them down, and they get her back to the hotel. Now mind you, when she sees her friends, like, she's still a hot mess. She's like, I was fighting for my life. Like, they're just saying, like, she wasn't making sense, but saying she was fighting for her life. Now mind you, she goes to the front desk to be like, yo, like, what the hell happened? Can you run the tapes back? Bruh, the hotel was like, nah, you never came back here. And they refused to run the tape. Now she's like, what you mean I never came back here? How do you think my phone, my purse is upstairs if I never came back from here? They go on and tell her, like, yo, no, you got, like, taken from the club. And she's like, how do you know I was at the club? So mind you, shorty's mad, like, just scared, because who wouldn't be? And she's like, I'm gonna just stay in this room, I'm gonna try and find a flight. But her friend is at the front desk, like, just like, what the hell? And mind you, the hotel doesn't want to call the police. But when the friend is so irate, they call the police. And she goes, hold on, I'm gonna call the embassy. So the embassy sends their own police to the hotel. And guess what, guys? The embassy's like, hey, those police at the hotel called aren't real police. That is not one of our guys. So mind you, as she has all these scars all over her face and all over her body, the hotel is like, can you please cover up? And she's like, no, because you won't even show me the video of me being kidnapped. You just keep showing me the video of me coming back without anything bruised up. Now mind you, this is a girl who frequently travels, so this must just be, I can't even imagine the experience. But she fought for her kids. This is her name. She fought for her kids.
Did y'all see this lady's story? They tried to kidnap her in Tunisia, Africa, okay? She was there on vacation. She went out to the club with her friend, but she's not a party goer, so she left the club early. She left in a cab, okay? She gets to the hotel and she asked for a replacement key since she left her friends and they had the key. She ended up going back upstairs and realized she didn't have any tissue in her room. So she went downstairs, and that's the last thing she remembers. She said she blacked out, woke up in somebody's car, and she was fighting for her life. Fighting for her life. This sounds like someone attempted to traffic her. Mind you, the hotel is not helping her. They do not want to release the video. They don't want to give her any footage. It's as if they are helping those people. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when you go away to countries, a lot of times they are complicit with these traffickers. So you have to be careful. Look at her face. She got a black eye. They scratched her. Like, it's a lot. I'm glad she's okay. I'm glad she's a fighter. This could have went so bad. We would have never even heard her story. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. It scares me because, you know, you want to travel and you want to go and have fun, but then you got to worry about being trafficked. You can't even go to the hotel lobby by yourself. Crazy.
As you've seen in the video, that is what happened and what people are saying about this whole situation. And like I said, there is always issues when it comes to Northern African countries, when it comes to tourism or tourists. Like, there's always issues, but also the fact that we had a president in Tunisia that came out and was saying that black people should be attacked, you know, like black people are taking over Tunisia, same black people that are African. It really shows how anti-black some of these people in Northern African countries are. And I'm not trying to take it back. Like, I say it as it is. They are really anti-black. And the fact that this was a black woman, probably they wanted to do something to her, and you know, she was alone. They didn't expect her to know anything, and the fact that she didn't even understand the language, they didn't think she would be able to come back to the hotel after getting kidnapped, because this is literally kidnapping someone. And the fact that they were refusing to give the videos of her, you know, going and coming back, and as she was stating, but only showing what they wanted her to see, like how she was bruised and coming back, saying that that's how she came back or has just come back, is shady. It is shady work. Also, the fact that they called fake cops and then the embassy sends their people and they're like, this is not one of us, is also shady work. Also, the fact that they were trying to like make her cover up, like trying to protect their picture of the hotel, is insane. Like, what do you mean you want someone to cover up, but they are saying something that happened to them in your presence and you're acting like she's crazy, but you still don't want to show the videos of what truly happened in those times as she is talking about it. This is really not okay. I also saw people in the comments talking about why is she not saying Tunisia, why is she saying Africa. I understand that, you know, that is something that we always call out as African people, like say what happened to you in which country. But I think this was a woman in distress and scared for her life. So of course she just had to say Africa, not saying or excusing the fact that you should say the country that, you know, something happened to you in, so people can know. But like, I think we should give her some grace because of the situation that happened to her. Like, really look at her face. This is not okay. And she's saying those bruises are everywhere on her body. So sometimes we should be really like, you know, we should be a little bit sensitive when it comes to these kind of situations. And yeah, call it out, like, you know, say the name of the country, but also empathize with someone and have sympathy and be human, because this is a person that could have lost their life. You know, the fact that they were able to like get away from that situation and make about this video is something that we should focus on, so it could probably get solved and go back to naming the country to what it truly is, or what country this situation happened in. Not trying to shade anyone, not trying to discredit anyone. I hope you guys understand me. But yeah, that is what happened. Be careful, people. Like, be careful, especially when it comes to those countries. Sorry, not sorry. They are really, really anti-black and not really safe for black women, especially. It is what it is. It is what it is. Guys, that is it for me in today's video. Yeah, let me know what you think about this. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in another video. And by the way, she went home safely because she booked a flight immediately after. And yeah, she just had to leave because you can, I too would not stay in that place for another hour after this. The fact that they didn't even check on her when police came or whatever to even care, like, is she alive or not. They really show that they don't care about black people or people in general, and it's insane. But they were willing to take her money in exchange of her life. Crazy work, crazy devil work. Guys, I will see you in another video. Bye.